Hi, my name is Paul with HighTechLegion.com, and today we will be reviewing the Diamond ATI HD 4890 XOC. The 4890 is based on the RV790 chipset by ATI. This specific one has clock speeds of 925 on your GPU and memory of 1050. What we're going to try to do today is prove that the overclocked version of this card is a beneficial upgrade to your computer system. ATI and AMD has been trying to focus on the mainstream market to help mainstreamers afford to be able to upgrade their computers. This itself is part of the new Dragon platform, which they just refreshed. The original Dragon platform consisted of a DDR2 motherboard, which was a 790FX or GX motherboard, with a 4870 video card, which was based on the RV770 chipset. The stock version of the card comes with clock speeds of 850 and 1000. Whose predecessor was the 4870. The 4870 came with clock speeds of 750 and 900. Then, depending on what manufacturer you might have purchased an overclocked version from, they would have different clock speeds up to ranging to almost 900. Today, we'll be taking a look at the 4890 on how well it benchmarks as a progression from the 3870 ATI card to the 4870 and of course the 4890 itself. Three different platforms that we're going to be using are the AMD Spider platform. We will progress to the Dragon, as I want to call it, Dragon 1 platform, and then of course to the refreshed Dragon platform, which is a DDR3 motherboard with DDR3 RAM and a 4890 video card. Benchmarks that we will be using to benchmark the card itself are 3D Mark Vantage, Crisis, World in Conflict, Brothers in Arms Hell's Highway, and Left 4 Dead. The reason why I picked these specific games is I think it almost covers every genre except for maybe an MMO. MMOs normally get high frame rates and they are fairly easily playable with many video cards. So if by popular demand in the future people would like to see some MMOs, I will be more than happy to put them in, but for this review we're going to go ahead and leave them out. I want to start by showing you the card itself, and then we will progress into the benchmarks. The XOC comes fairly well packaged. It's got a nice picture of a pretty cute girl on the front of it. Not bad. There, get your eye. When you open up the package, you'll notice that it's enclosed in another white box, and once that is opened, it's going to reveal how well it's packaged on the inside. One thing I don't like is when card manufacturers send you a card and the card is bouncing around. This is well protected. It does have foam around it, and it's encased in foam, so the card doesn't bounce around. And then of course it comes in an anti-static bag. As we open up the package and pull out the card, the first thing we're going to notice is that it is a dual cooling solution, dual slot cooling solution. When we flip it over and look at the heatsink itself, we'll see the Diamond logo on it, and of course a picture of Ruby. On the heatsink fan itself, it also has another Diamond logo, 1 gigabyte. The 4890s are 1 gigabyte cards. This is going to require 2 power inputs, PCIe 6.0. It's a PCIe Express 2.0 interface. When we look at our connections, We have 2 DVI ports for video out. We also have an S video out. It is enabled for Crossfire. You can run Crossfire X with this video card. And it doesn't matter what platform you're using. It will work in Crossfire on an Intel or an AMD system. But for this specific review, we're going to focus on AMD with the Dragon platform. Let's go ahead and take a look on what the package also comes with. When we open the box, of course, there's no video card comes complete without its accessories and your dongles. So we have a Crossfire bridge that comes with it. A composite cable, of course. We also have an S video cable. A DVI to HDMI dongle. And of course, a regular VGA to DVI dongle. The package does also come equipped with the Getting Started Guide by Diamond. Comes in a nice little envelope, which I kind of like because you don't have to worry about things being spewed all over the box. And when you open the box, the package itself, of course you're going to have your disclaimer label about do not return this to the store that you purchased it with. Go ahead and send it back to Diamond and call for an RMA. There's also a free 50 download of songs from eMusic. And then of course the stuff that we really want to see. This is your quick video card manual. It will show you how to install your video card, possibly troubleshoot it in different categories if you're having any problems. And of course your driver disk. The driver disk contains your drivers, which are pre-installed on the disk itself. After installing the driver disk, you could run through the on-screen guide and it will guide you through installing the drivers itself. After you place your driver disk inside the CD-ROM and click the auto run on it, or it will auto run actually, you'll be brought up to a screen which will give you options of different things that you could do. Install your software, read the documentation on the card itself, visit the Diamond website, or you can also browse the CD. Plain and simple, it will guide you through everything once you click on one of your options. After you're installed, you'll be ready to configure your video